city of Belleville, New Jersey. Shout out to Jimmy Brown. It's going to be a doozy. You're going to let the whole thing ride out. I like it. All right. Oh, man. I already opened a drink. I'm so ready to go. Feeling weird today, lurkers. Feeling weird.
Well, I'm glad you're so optimistic because I have been waiting to tell you something, and I should get in front of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
It seems things are going to change here
What happened?
on the podcast.
I'm so scared right now.
I'm gonna hit
This
the
is
lottery
legitimately what?
tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the lottery tomorrow.
Oh shit! I know, dude. I thought it was something surprising.
I put in $20 on the Jack Pocket app, and I'm going to win the lottery tomorrow. So
What's it called? Jack Pocket?
Jack Pocket.
All right, I never heard of it before.
Yes, it's a lottery app on your phone that you can do. This is an ad read. We are doing our first ad read. But
Jack Pocket, download it now. Is it? Do you download it for free?
you can download it for free. Absolutely. Actually, if you download it right now and use the code KFC, you can get one free lottery ticket, and you could become a millionaire overnight.
Whoa, that's really serious. I feel like they would.
I'm now doing ad reads for other podcasts.
Watch KFC Radio. Great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Great show. Also, Midnight Bean Espresso Martini. Delicious.
Yeah. Espresso martinis are all the rage right now.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
crazy.
Well, this one's made by KFC from KFC Radio.
Oh, okay.
It's the one I try to feed you upstairs.
Are you
It's
plugging
awesome.
KFC Radio again? Jeez. That's all we're doing. I'm plugging Jimmy Brown. You're
Yeah.
plugging KFC Radio. Come to us for the best recommendations
Buc-ee's.
of podcasts,
Yeah, we will.
music.
We'll show you the way. You just first listen to us, then listen to everybody else. Also, start drinking Light Strike,
Oh, this stuff's good.
the premium refresher for athletes and alcoholics alike. It is 5% alcohol, must be 21 plus to drink unless you do it illegally. And then it's 10% coconut water, so it's also a health food drink. It's 170 calories per bottle and a delight. It's an absolute delight.
Cheers.
Lemon
Let's throw
lime.
you. It's the drink I drink when I've probably gone too far and should stop.
It's the drink I drink so people don't know I'm drinking in public.
It really, when you think you hit a wall, it just helps you break right through it. And just
Also
keep
comes
on.
in mango orange.
Yeah. I really want to try that one when I'm done with this. I love
You
mango.
should. It's good.
As a Cuban man, I was torn between lime and mango. It's really...
It's too bad mango lime doesn't really work out that well, but it's okay.
It's true. All right, dude, you told me that you've lived 5 lifetimes since the last time we
Yes,
recorded.
and then the next time we
you-
record is going to be even nutser because I'm going to win the lottery, and then it's going to get real insane. But yes.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Before we continue on to the subjects of the new podcast, I have some notes for the last podcast.
Nice. I thought you might.
No, in all honesty, I told you upstairs, I only listened to about a third, maybe half of the episode.
Okay. That's
And,
that's still 40 minutes.
Yeah, I like Batman. Batman is very good at
He's
weaving a story. But the only problem is you guys are just fucking... Oh, and I know the lurkers feel the same way. You guys you're sitting there like, oh, the house on the left? No, it was the house in the middle. No, I'm pretty sure if you're standing in the driveway and you're looking at the right, oh yeah, but was that the sleeping house? We don't know. We don't care. Tell us about the fucking crazy part.
I got you. I understand.
Dropping everybody's fucking Christian name.
Yes. There was a couple that I was like, okay, I know that won't be a problem.
What's
there
good?
was some that I was like, well, it's a good thing they don't listen because they would not want that out there.
Yeah. It kind of does work though, because I bet you like a lot of the people that listen to this podcast do know who these people are.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of
kinda works
people,
out.
a lot of our current listeners were there at these events. But
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to
did you at
have
least
to
listen?
scrub that episode.
Did you at least listen to where I told him he has a good 1-900 voice for if he got kidnapped?
No.
Uh,
I didn't get-
he was talking about getting human trafficked in Mexico when he was trying to buy coke, and I was like, "You do have a good voice for a 1-900 number for the gay lines," and he was
1-900.
yeah.
Are you looking for cocaine?
I was I thought that was a good joke. He let it float by, but I thought it was good. I've been thinking about it for a week.
Doesn't that sting when you swear you drop a gem and nobody pays any attention to it?
It's okay. Somebody heard it and was like, "He does."
No, we definitely he lives in Jersey City. We definitely gotta hang out with that guy.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. He's
And it's funny that like your sister knows him and like has stories about him. Yeah.
yeah, he's an absolute winner. He doesn't drink anymore, but that's okay. We are pro. Now sober people.
Is it okay? No,
We're pro now sober people hanging out with us.
Yeah, and
'cause-
now they make weed drinks, so he could just do that.
yeah, and he definitely
Partakes. Yeah.
well, yeah, he's high like all the time.
I don't know how people do that, man. I smoked for the first time.
He works at a
in-
dispensary, so it's kind of like a
Oh yeah,
he
yeah,
has
yeah.
to.
Yeah, I know. He's a pharmacist.
the guy who-
I smoked for the first time like a little bit before the show with Henry. He came by the house, and it's been a while since I just sat down and like smoked a bowl. Like I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling real weird.
well, that's okay. I
I
mean,
guess that's the point, right?
yeah, you were in Portland. I hope you had a nice time.
We had the best time, man. We had such a good time.
Nice.
Like we fucking saw every neighborhood in Portland and
Yeah, I didn't talk to
Seattle.
you guys much during it, so I have no idea.
We
what
went
happened.
to a million bars. You would have loved it. You should just me, you, and Aaron should just travel together.
Going to Cleveland this weekend if you want to come.
I'm gonna pass on Cleveland,
All right.
dude. I have a 3-day weekend. This isn't interesting at all. I have a 3-day weekend all the way until July, dude.
Yeah, you
Every
told me
weekend.
that. That's
I'm
awesome.
So
That
excited.
is
I'm so
interesting.
excited. I gotta get some road trips. So yeah, we had a great time. If you want any recommendations for fucking Seattle or what's that other city we went to, Portland? Hit me up, man. Ask because I've got so many good ones. We made some friends. There were some shady things happen, some hilarious things happen. We met
What
some
was your favorite
characters.
bar, and who was the lurker of the trip?
Huh. Definitely have a lurker of the trip. His name was Zach. I don't know if he was so much of a lurker, but he was the coffee like barista in the lobby of our hotel in Seattle. And this dude was a cartoon character. Like he spoke like he should live in a castle that has like a bell tower with bats in it. Like he spoke like
Oh.
this, very slow.
I think I might know a relative of his.
Who?
Well, I'm not going to throw his full government name out here. I'm not Batman, but my friend's dad growing up, I've probably told the story.
Oh, I've
about him.
heard of this guy. Yeah.
I've probably told the story about him. The first time I got in trouble drinking. when
Yeah,
we
this
were showering.
and what did he say?
We were
There was a
showering girls on the
catchphrase.
trampoline and stuff. And my mom had this like PTA meeting at our house afterwards, and we heard from the basement, and we heard, Barbara, you had girls gone wild in your backyard.
That's exactly what he talked like, dude.
and
I forgot about that.
we started dying laughing in the basement, and yeah, we got in more trouble, but it was worth it, man. That was fucking the best.
Awesome. No, this dude just like he had the weirdest way of speaking, and then also, dude, down the street there was a fucking there was an anime convention going on. We were like the hotel
Okay.
was like a block away.
You got a
from the
bunch of people
convention.
running with their arms behind them and stuff.
Yes, everybody in the street was dressed like a fucking like a pink samurai, and like there were furries all over the place. And one morning, your sister's getting ready. I go downstairs to get us coffee, and there's just like there's smoke in the street, and there's police and fire trucks everywhere. Apparently, there was a fire in the hotel across the street. But then there's smoke in the street, there's police everywhere, and there's just furries like running around with the cops like yelling at them. I'm like, it was like our first morning in Seattle. I'm like, yo, this city's wild. Like,
I
what
wish
the
you
fuck is
recorded
going
that.
on?
I do.
I got one picture. I got one fucking picture.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, we had the best time. We had such a good time.
I guess before I get into
But Cannon in Seattle, shout out. You make the best cocktail I've ever had in my life.
nice.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a what the fuck was it? It was a what are those fancy mushrooms called? It was a truffle
Okay.
It was a cognac truffle old fashioned.
cognac.
It was
Truffle.
fucking nuts. It
Okay.
was so good.
I'm not a big truffle fan, but okay.
It was very vague. It was just kind of like smelled a little, like it had like a little bit, but it just tasted like the best old fashioned, but with cognac, no whiskey in it. It was weird. At least maybe they floated a little in there or something. But,
Okay. Well, fair.
but apparently it's like a famous bar. It's been on like TV and shit. I'd never heard
I'm
of it
sure
before, but-
you know out there. There's a ton of those
Yeah,
kind of
and
type things.
this
Type-
Mc-
Type shit.
Yeah. There's this place called McMinimans or McManamans, and it's like an old school from like
I like how many M's it has.
yeah, it's hard to say. It's like an old school that from like 1890 or some shit that like closed in like 1930,
Okay.
and somebody just bought it and turned it into like a hotel restaurant.
I have
and a
heard
bunch
about
of
this
bars,
place.
but it still looks like a school.
I've heard about this place.
It's very cool. It's weird.
I don't think it was you who told me about it. Even I think someone else did.
It was actually featured on Insomniac, Dave Attell's late night
Okay.
show back in the 90s.
Well, then I don't know. I know I've heard of this building before.
Yeah, it's
Um,
cool. It's pretty cool. So many cool spots out there, man. We had such a good time. I'll tell you more
Nice.
about it later. It's more just like, funny
Yeah,
shit.
we'll get into it.
drinking shenanigans.
And before I guess I get into recapping my week, we will play everyone's favorite game. How would Joe spell it?
I've been waiting. I love this concept. So in our friend group chat, Joe will just like randomly send us randomly just like send words like I can't even remember what a word a word that you sent us
It
was.
started with school.
Yeah, you were like, the word school's dumb. It's spelled wrong. And we were like, how should it be spelled, Joe? And then he was like, this is how it should be spelled. And it's not what you would think. I think you had like a Q and a U.
Yeah, add a little fun.
And then your sister is like the queen of spelling.
Yeah.
So I was like-
spelling bee champ 2024.
Let's do a spelling bee, but a Joe spelling bee.
Yeah.
Where I have to guess how words should be spelled
So I came up with 5 words
according to Joe.
that I have not told anyone else how they should be spelled. I thought of them today.
Do I win something?
Yeah, sure. I'll
What
find.
do,
I'll
I,
figure
what do
it
I
out.
win? If I go 5 for 5,
Yeah,
I
I'll
better
figure it
win
out.
something.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Don't worry. You'll win something.
All right. Did you have any theme music queued up or anything? Like,
No.
how about, let's go with the
They-
the old NBA music.
They.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was watching something the other day that they referenced that, and I was like, "Oh man, that is."
It was the best.
Oh, that's
Love
what it
that
was.
music.
That's what it was, and we're just gonna reference another podcast I listen to.
Okay.
But it's Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
Great show.
They're talking to Gerben, the guy from
yeah,
Tires.
yeah.
The manager, and apparently when he drives around, he only listens to the old NBA theme song and the Pirates of the Caribbean music if he listens to anything.
That guy is the weirdest guy in the world, man.
And
I didn't
and-
even need to
and
listen to the podcast
Shane
to know
is
that.
finding it out on the air, and he's like, "So you're just driving around, fucking like depressed, thinking about killing yourself, and listening to fucking the Pirates of the
Is he a
Caribbean theme
depressed
song?"
guy?
And he's like, "Well, no, Shane, I don't do that when I'm depressed. He doesn't. I do it when I'm in a heroic mood.
It's
You
a pretty
know,
good impression. It's a pretty good
you know, I don't." When I'm depressed and thinking like that, no, I don't put any music on. And he's like, "Oh, I don't put any music." He's like, "What the fuck mindset are you in when you're listening to goddamn Pirates of the Caribbean? Pillaging?" He's like,
man,
"No,
you
man,
mad,
I'm just, it's upbeat."
The part about the NBA, the old school NBA,
The NBA
theme
Live
song,
theme song.
yeah, that nobody ever talks about is the fucking drums. It comes in like, it's so good. I love the lead-in
Well,
drums.
Anyway, so everyone imagine that play is in between each of these words.
yes. Where
My first word is court.
I feel like it's the first one. I feel like it's gonna be a layup. I'm just gonna go for my heart. I'm gonna go with a KORT.
No.
Fuck. What's my punishment?
No, you were right on though. It's CORT.
Fuck. I
Should
thought you'd be
be-
like, C's are supposed to make a S sound or something. I don't
No.
know. Damn it. All right.
All right. Word 2.
I'm 0-1.
Girl.
This one I know. This one, without question, is GERL.
No.
Fuck! What?
I'll give you another guess.
GURL.
Yeah, it's one line away from curl. Girl and curl sound exactly the same. Why are we changing it?
It's true. Good call. Yeah, that's a good
Literally,
call.
you can make it just one line going this way, and bam, we have girl.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And
I mean,
you do curls to get girls.
I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you on that one.
You do curls to get girls. It all works out. It would work nice that way. Okay, Tuesday.
See, now by the logic on your last word, I would say that twos sounds like lose, but wait, hold on. It's also like the second day in the week. All right. So twos, TWOSDAY.
Exactly right.
Yes.
It's
Yes!
also the day that 2 Cubes podcast comes out.
Fuck yeah.
So it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Dude,
Beautiful.
put it in your calendar.
Beautifully done.
Put it in your weekly calendar on your phone. On Tuesday, the 2 Cubes
Yeah.
podcast comes
Perfect.
out.
That was excellent. Excellent work.
I'm on the board, baby. I'm on the fucking board.
Calamari.
Is it Kyler? It's Kyler Murray, right?
No, calamari. The food.
Oh. I thought you said Kylo Murray or Kyler Murray. Is it Kylo or Kyler?
That's Kyler Murray.
Kyler.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that is really
Kyler
funny.
Murray.
You thought I was calling fried squid
Calamari?
Kyler Murray.
It's so close.
It does sound very close. Good news. My spelling would fix that.
Oh, okay. Revealing. Calamari. Calamari. Damn. KALIMARY.
You got about 3 of those letters correct. That's good.
God damn it.
GALIMAUD.
Oh, I didn't even think of it like New Jersey Italian. I was like, Calamari. Oh, man. Spell it again for me.
GALIMAUD. Galamad.
Galamad.
And then we could still call it calamari, but
That's the one I'm so far the most disappointed with that I didn't get right. I should have thought like, fucking, we'll get some galamad and we'll sit down and eat a couple loaves of bread.
that's one Scott would have
Get
got.
2 sketties.
That's one Scott would have got right off the bat. All right. California.
Oh man. All right. Now,
This is the last one, by the way.
I gotta nail this one. I can't just get one. I'm very happy with the one I got. I feel like I really tapped the tats on that one.
That was tremendous. That was amazing.
California.
There's even more one. There's more than one way to spell 2, and you got the exact 2 correct.
This is the last one. So, all right. This is a real shot in the dark. I feel brave for guessing this one because this could get me canceled right here. Are we more than 5 minutes in?
Sure, yeah. We're 19 minutes
nice.
in.
We're 19 minutes in. Okay. So, final spelling, California. Knowing Joe Tats. GAY. That's my final guess.
Oh. Close. It's CAL.
Yeah.
4 NIA.
Like the number 4.
Yeah. I think we should introduce
Yeah, fuck it.
I think we should introduce
Yeah.
numbers
I
to
mean,
the alphabet.
Yeah, I think slang,
California.
and I think the graffiti artists
When you
are
look at it-
important
when you
enough
look
in
at
our
it-
culture to have them.
When you look at it right, it's correct. It makes total sense. You read it right.
yeah, California, yeah. I think I pronounce it better when reading it with the 4 in it.
Yeah. And then
Honestly,
whenever you're singing California Knows How to Party.
I'm so upset. I only scored a 1 out of 5, dude. That's terrible.
Well, you got court on the you got court really
I guess.
You
gave
got
me a
girl
hint, though.
on the
You
second-
gave me a hint.
on the second try as well.
Yeah, but second try doesn't count, man. Got to
Yeah.
nail it on the first. Son of a bitch. It's all right. I'll get him next time we play. What's the name of this game?
New spelling bee. I don't know.
Just
Spelling
Joe-
C. It's a spelling C.
Joe Phonics.
Yeah. it's yeah.
Well, I'll work on it. I'll work
It's-
on it. Maybe a.
We'll call it just Aaron's least favorite game.
That's the official title. Write it down.
Yes. I do have a couple other quick notes that I wrote down this week. Been a long week, like I said.
Yes, please. All right, let's start. Let's start. It's Tuesday. Right. I'm sorry. It's Monday right now. Sorry, I forgot where I was for a second. So, and the last time you recorded was on last Monday, correct? With Batman, it was last Monday.
A Wednesday and a half ago.
A Wednesday and a half ago. Okay, so that's quite a
We
an
recorded
amount
that
of
like
time
12
to
days
fill
ago
in.
or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like actual on the calendar, it's been like 10 days or something.
All right. Well, we'll start. Okay.
Um.
So all this must have happened after the episode.
Well, I
with
last saw
Batman
you.
because,
Well, I last saw you on
like 2 weeks ago.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So then, from leaving from the end of this podcast, I went out to the bar immediately. And I threw in a phone call to
He means the boathouse in beautiful Belleville, New Jersey.
Well, I went to the boathouse. I moseyed on over to the Post. I went to multiple. I went.
I know you always double dip.
Yeah, I drank for about 5 hours after I last saw you. I was there till 3:30 in the
Yeah,
morning.
I was gonna say, and I left at like 11:30 or something.
I was but I immediately made some phone calls because I was excited. I talked to Batman and I found out he lives nearby. So I went out and I debauched. I was it wasn't that eventful of a night. It was all right. I played some darts. I wore the grass flip flops. Came back out. People were really excited.
Nice. Yeah, you brought him back out.
Yeah, it was
that means that's the first sign
Yeah.
of spring. if
Yeah,
you
it's
ask
like
me.
it's like Groundhog Day. Yeah, people use that as their like.
Who was working
Okay,
at
I can start smiling now.
Who was working at JC's Boathouse?
It's JK's boathouse.
JK's
but,
Boathouse. I'm sorry, JK's. I apologize.
That night I believe Nick was working because
Tall
Tabby-
guy, tall gay guy with the
Yeah.
glasses and the hat. Yeah.
yeah,
He was
because
cool, dude.
Tabby was in the Dominican. Oh, I heard the green room reopened. By the way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They remodeled too. It's
Well, I think
nice.
they were forced to. Yeah.
Well, not really. Like the only part that really got fucked up was like the back part. But then Ant made a good point. He was like, well, I figured if we're gonna be closed, I might as well just like freshen, do some shit that I've
I
been
heard
meaning
it's
to do. So he basically, it's sick. It's so retro looking. Like he put up like wood paneling, like this
Nice.
cool like diagonal like wood paneling on the walls.
I
It
have
looks
to.
awesome.
I
It
have to
looks
paint
cool.
the outside of the house. I'm thinking about asking Ant's guy to.
Oh, which guy? Like he's got a siding guy? Well, I would assume so. He's got.
Well, it's not
yeah.
siding. It's painting. It's mural. I could do a mural.
Oh, you're talking about Dan.
The art guy.
Yeah. Shout out Danu. Check him out. DANNU on
Yeah. Sam will hate it at
Instagram.
first, but once we're famous for having a house, it'll be pretty all right.
once we're famous for having a house. Is there someone that's famous for having a house?
Yeah, whoever bought fucking OJ's house, definitely.
Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, wherever what's it called? What's her
H.H.
name?
Holmes lived.
Yeah, the girl who was murdered in the fucking Manson killings in California.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
her name? Tate or something? What was her name?
Yeah, Little Man Tate.
Yeah, I think that was it. Her name was Little Man Tate.
But no, there's houses that are famous, certainly, and owning a famous house is cool. So
Yeah.
if you just have the coolest looking house out there,
True.
people will talk about it. Especially, imagine having a graffiti house in an up and coming neighborhood.
Imagine dragons.
Yeah.
Did
We
you
can
say
put
an
that-
did you say an up and coming graffiti house?
Yeah. Well, a graffiti house. In
I
an
don't know what you're
up-and-coming
talking about
neighborhood.
this episode, but I like it, Joe. An up and coming graffiti house. Do you think like you could just like get different graffiti artists to change the outside of your house
Yeah.
all the time?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Just constant gentrify.
Yes, your house is just constantly.
I'm just fighting gentrification by having.
if the neighbors piss you off, then you just do like
There's one rule. Absolutely no racist stuff or swastikas.
yes.
Other than
yeah,
that,
that's-
go nuts.
Of course, obviously.
And no bears. My son's scared. um,
I'm probably aging myself, but did you ever see the Tom Green show back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you remember when
he was a genius.
he had an airbrush, like a graffiti airbrush artist or whatever, just airbrush like two lesbians eating each other out on the hood of his dad's car?
No, I did not see that, but that is very funny.
It's like at night, like while his dad was sleeping, he had this artist come in and do like this like awesome
Really
mural.
nice mural.
Just like I can't remember if they were like mermaids or something, but like it was just some really obscene like. And and he waited in the garbage can, and like when his dad came out for work at like 5:30 in the morning, he like popped out of the garbage can. It was like, "Happy birthday, Dad! I got you a mural on your car."
I would like to do
And his dad had to go to work, so he had to drive the car.
I would like a full graphic retelling of the Odyssey over my entire house.
Ooh, classic! I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
Yeah, damn, dude. That now we're talking about a famous house. You'd be famous for owning a house.
Yeah, and Christopher Nolan.
We'd
should
have
be-
to podcast outside so we could have the thing in the background.
Christopher Nolan is going to be coming out with the Odyssey like right
Yeah, I heard
around when
about
that'd
that.
be
I heard about
finished.
That sounds sick.
So like I could be like, bam, fucking way ahead of you, pal. Check it out.
You gotta put my house in the movie. He's like, no, I
Yeah,
don't.
fucking
Fuck.
Hydra, bitch.
Backfire.
Wait until you get to the Hydra spot.
What was the fucking the whirlpool? What do they call that? They
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
Like, a cool
There's like
name
a,
for
cyclone. There's a Cyclops cyclone or something.
Oh, there's
um,
definitely a Cyclops.
Did
Did you know that the movie Brother Where Art Thou?
Brother, Where Art Thou, yeah.
Oh Brother Where Art Thou is
yeah,
a
it's supposed to be.
retelling of the
Yeah,
Odyssey.
it's supposed to be like a fantastical version of the Odyssey, much like they say Black Panther is the Lion King.
Shut the fuck up.
It's been told that way.
Are you serious? Is it like somebody broke down like they made like a trailer where they like do it like the
No,
Lion King?
so like Killmonger's dad was Scar essentially,
Okay.
and it's like an adaptation of
No shit.
a
I never
alternate
thought.
version.
Now
of
I
the
gotta
Lion
rewatch
King.
it with like through that
Yeah.
lens.
That was a theory I've heard. So yeah, I don't know.
I love
Apparently,
shit like that.
apparently it works out nice. Yeah.
Were you the one who told me about the cop in Die Hard? They
Oh
were
yeah,
like-
yeah, with Carl Winslow. Yeah, yeah. How he
Another reference to
Don't-
another
yeah.
podcast. I'm pretty sure I saw this on another podcast.
how he devolves into and then he just becomes Urkel and stuff is all like his dreams. Yeah. Anyway, we got off topic because the green.
We did. I'm
Um,
sorry.
Oh no,
Continue.
no.
I tend to derail. It's kind of my job here.
No. You got to keep me on topic is the thing. It's
So you did your usual.
yeah. That was a bonkers night.
circuit.
It was just fun. I just drank too much, but got in trouble the next day. That was pretty cool.
With
Well,
with the lady.
the lady, my dad.
Oh, you didn't show up to work?
No, I showed up to work. I
Just late.
but later than usual. Yeah,
Okay. All right. What time? You got to
Um,
tell me what time.
about 9:30.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I thought. I thought you were going to tell me.
It's 2.5 hours late.
All right.
It's-
Okay. It's pretty bad.
I mean, I'm 2 hours late every day, so it was an extra half hour late. But
and let me stress, he lives around the block. He doesn't even have to get in his car to get
No.
there.
In fact, my car is parked there now.
I've been showing up, and this is no exaggeration. I've been showing up about 2 minutes late for work every day for about a month.
You've been getting shit for showing up a couple minutes late to work.
And I
for
got my performance
years.
review, and they gave me the worst possible score outside of getting a 0
Really?
for showing up late. I'm like, are you kidding? There's people that
You're
show
such a good worker.
Oh yeah, dude. Like there's people that show up 20 minutes late every day, and I show up literally like 2-3 minutes late. Most of the time, I show up at the same time, if not before than the people that are evaluating me. and they fucking have the balls to fucking give me a 1. I was furious. I was so mad.
But then, so at some point during this story, I was left entirely alone, which never happens to me. I am never completely unsupervised. That doesn't happen.
It happens to me usually about once a week. Usually on Saturdays, I'm unsupervised.
Yeah, but this was my dad was gone, so I was unsupervised at work.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
And Sam was gone, and Joey was gone.
Holy shit.
Everybody was gone.
Are you okay?
You were gone. Aaron was gone. There was just nothing.
Show me the scars.
It was just, I was at some point like, I got home on like Thursday before Easter, and Sam was already gone.
She went family and shit.
Yeah, but the night before was the thing with Batman, and got fucked up after that. And I got home and I was like,
Did Batman come with you?
no.
No,
He didn't come out. I was gonna go out with him, like go back out to Jersey City and stuff, but I hung out around here because
nice.
I was like, I do have work in the morning on Thursday, and I was doing it alone.
I might actually have to take a trip to Jersey City after this.
Oh
real
yeah,
quick, yeah. I want to pick up a magical tea, shall we say?
okay.
For your sister and I. And the only time I have free time is like a 2-day. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Anyway, again, I derailed.
No problem. But they're also doing construction outside of the house. They're doing building the wall.
Yeah, I noticed. Dude, the front yard looks like it's gonna be cool. Like you cleared out like the alley on the left, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it
we're
looks like
working on it.
it's
We're
gonna be
working.
all.
We're trying.
Are you really gonna turf the backyard? Because that would be sick.
I'm planning on it.
That would be
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm planning on it. Especially the lottery thing. I'll have it done in a couple days after that. So we'll do it once that money hits. We're good.
Fuck yeah. We're gonna have a gazebo out there, a golden gazebo.
I'm gonna just start building in the middle of the road and see if they stop me.
You deserve it, Joe.
You
deserve the middle of the road.
I'm taking it. I don't care. I'm gonna put a bronze statue of Danny DeVito there. It's been my dream
Fuck
for a
yeah.
while.
Life size or 100 times the size?
Yeah, 40 times.
Let's not get crazy.
He's gonna be about the size of a normal human being. It's gonna be a statue, and if Danny DeVito was shaped like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nice. Nice.
It's a twin sequel. It's a period piece.
I picked up. I remember twins. You
Um,
let the blood flow through the fingers. I watched that. For some reason, I loved that movie when I was a kid. It was weird, really weird, really weird movie to love. I watched that movie like 1,000 times when I was a kid.
So as it turns out, not a lot of people have off on Good Friday anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we call it Good Friday really either, because it is we're just celebrating a man's death.
True.
True. If you're believing the full story,
we were all absolved of our sins, Joe. So it was a good thing.
Yeah.
And now we can all be let into heaven.
But the sin is the sin is listening to snakes to begin with. So like
yeah, true. But listen, Joe.
But anyway,
Satan won, Joe. That's why we don't have off.
Everyone was off. So nobody was off, and it was weird. So I went to the Grasshopper, one of my favorite locations.
Yeah.
Where
Good
they
spot,
had
good spot.
karaoke going on. Grasshopper at Cedar Grove. Grasshopper Cedar Grove. They had karaoke going on Good Thursday, and it was it made for a weird evening down there. But I smoked some weed. I threw up outside. That was nice. I had a good night there. It was all right.
Does weed just make you throw up every time?
Every single time. If I smoke, it's the only thing I've ever smoked.
I've
but
never heard that before.
The second
Obviously,
I pull in
alcohol. I've heard mushrooms.
anything. It's just puke immediately within a
Wow.
couple seconds.
Wow, man.
But then it was 1:30 in the morning, and my mom texts me and goes, "Where are you?" I was like, "Grasshopper." She was like, "Come to my house." I was like,
why?
She was just up fucking hanging out.
Oh, she just wanted to chill. She just wanted to have a
guess,
drink
yeah,
and like,
yeah.
okay.
So I was like,
How far is the Grasshopper from your mom's place?
15 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I was absolutely hammered, and now I'm high too. and, and I was like, all right, I'll be there soon. I go inside and pay my bill, get an Uber. I show up at my parents' house like 2 a.m. and my mom and my aunt are just
Annihilated.
partying in the backyard.
Your parents go so
Fucking-
hard. It's so awesome.
Fucking everyone else is asleep and they are just ruined in the backyard. And I get there and they're like, "Thank Jesus you're here. We need you to settle some debates." I was like, "Oh, that should be good. All right,
Nice.
what's up?"
Damn, I want to be there. I want to be the judge.
I was like, "All right, I'm judge. All right, cool. That sounds nice." And they start giving me not even questions, not scenarios that matter at all. And they were just things that they wanted my opinion on. For about 2 hours. At some point my aunt goes to sleep and then it's just my mom, I don't know, yelling at me about politics. And I was like, I just don't even understand what
What?
you're mad at. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the actual issue? And
Wait, is this the political portion of our of the podcast now? Is that what we're gonna do?
I guess we're gonna get in the political portion.
I don't know.
Uh,
I am curious to know what your mom's. What
she just hates Donald Trump no matter what. So every decision he says, like, hey, we hope America does well, and she's like, what a fucking moron. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't say anything. She's like, yeah, but he fucking meant it. I'm like, meant what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So I was just, I was like, genuinely, what, okay. So what do you want in a president and what?
So wait, hold on. So
is your issue?
your aunt is
She went to bed.
oh,
She went to
okay.
bed.
So then what was the debate then?
The original debate when I got there was them just like, they were talking about like, so do you think bats eat ice cream? It was just completely, it didn't make any sense. I was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They were fully opinion based and they were not at all. They were like, do you think pigs even worry about if things are cooked or not? It was like, I don't.
Can you please tell me one of those is real?
I don't know. I was like, dude, what? And they were like, this is what we brought you here to decide this. I was like, I have no idea, dude.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? But it gets to where me and my mom are having a serious conversation. It's like 5:30 in the morning.
You're like, God damn.
And I'm like,
I left good times at the Grasshopper for this.
what? I was having
a political debate.
I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time just going, okay. And what's your problem with that? I got to be a therapist. It was nice.
She just unloaded all of her feelings on you.
About Donald
do you
Trump. About how
think,
stupid he is. And I was like, okay, I don't,
Do you think either one of you learned anything or changed your views at all? Or?
I think she might have at least folded back a little bit. We didn't go into my beliefs at all. We didn't talk about what all I did the whole time was go, and does that make you
Does
sad?
that make you angry? How does that make you feel,
Like,
Barbara?
I was like, why do you care about what he said about Nancy Pelosi? I don't, what does it matter? And she's like, well, he's just rude. And I was like, okay. And she's like, well, and that's it. I was like, okay. So,
Man,
So-
I really do not want to get into politics.
I was
with this,
like,
but,
does that affect your life at all? And she's like, well, of course it does. I'm like, okay. Continue then.
my personal opinion, and
Yeah.
I'm going to give it real quick. Who gives a shit what two awful, murderous pieces of shit think about each other?
I was like, who
We're talking
cares?
about literally maybe two of the worst people on planet
I was
Earth
like, I
don't
don't
like each
care.
other. Boo hoo! Who gives a
I
shit?
was like, I
I'm broke. Fuck them
I was
both.
like, I don't care. I was like, do you have any idea?
I fucking hate them so much.
Any thoughts on the on any of the policies? And she's like, well, I don't know about those. I was like, well, then
Yeah.
we're not doing anything here. And she's like, I guess not. I was like,
Yeah.
so that's what
It's hard,
that's what I
man.
mean. I feel like I made some headway only because she was like, yeah, I guess I don't have to stress about that as much. It doesn't matter. I was like, especially the things you're bringing up don't matter. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
anyway,
man.
so I
My mother, I feel like, is always trying to like goad me into a political conversation. I just won't go there. I'm just like,
I'll do it. I don't
she's
care.
got me once or twice, and it just ended horribly. And I'm just like, I'm not going there.
I'll go. The thing is, I'm not smart enough or educated on it to have a real debate, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Sometimes I wonder if anybody is, because like somebody always has like an opinion that like counters yours, and then like you just reach like a stalemate. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I heard this and I think this, and they're like, I heard this and I think this, and they like oppose each other. You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, well, I guess we're just.
And that's what it is exactly. So it comes down to what works best for you individually, because different things work for different folks.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. But anyway, again, with my mom, we've been doing that for years. It's kind of how we communicate anyway, so it's no problem.
Oh, there's worse ways, I guess. At least you're talking.
Yeah. Again, I try my best not to get mad or anything anyway, so I don't care. Erin gets upset. Like Erin gets
Yeah,
upset.
yeah, I know.
I know. I don't.
I think, I mean, since I've known Erin, she seems to be pretty good at just like laughing it off and changing the subject.
Maybe with you.
And not really getting into it. No, her and I have had some like political arguments before, but
again, it's all good. But so anyway, I finally at 6:30 or so we wrap things up there.
Damn, 6:30 in the morning? Fuck, dude. What day of the week was this again?
This is Good Thursday, so now it's gonna be Good Friday. The following morning.
All right, yeah.
But so I go to sleep on their couch.
So you didn't have work, or you did?
No, I didn't have work.
Oh, nice. Okay, then who cares?
No, it's nice.
Because you slept all day.
Nope. Woke up at 9:30.
3 hours later.
Yep, on their couch. I got a ride home, and I tried to do some stuff. I helped the guys outside a little bit. Started drinking. Started going. About 1 p.m. I was drunk. Because I never really sobered up at all.
Yeah, and you also never slept. So you're sure you were drunk, or were you just delirious?
But then I was like, all right, cool. I can find someone to hang out for Friday night. It's Friday. It's Good Friday. There's going to be people around.
Yeah. It's a good Friday to hang out.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's not eating meat, so it's cheaper.
But what, was nobody around because everybody was, I don't know, thanking their Lord and Savior for his sacrifice?
Just when I was like, there's nobody around. Fucking Mike Dwyer texts me and goes,
"Oh,
Yo,
Mike Dwyer,
what are you doing, buddy?" And I was like, looking for something to do. And he was like, well, I'm in town and I have nothing to do either.
Where does he live?
He lives in Baltimore. But
Holy shit. I thought you were going to say like fucking, I don't know, Tom's River or something.
No, he lives in Baltimore, and
Jesus.
he was in Cedar Grove for his family. And he was like, well, I'm looking for something to do too. I was like, well, let me know what you're doing because I'm down. And he was like, I'll just come by you. I was like, sweet. So me and him got...
Tell me you went to the fucking boathouse and the post
shit
again.
faced at the boathouse and the post. But this is with Dwyer. Now, around 2 a.m., Dwyer taps out and comes home.
Yeah.
Comes back here to sleep on the couch. Because the next day we had a birthday party to go to for a 1-year-old. But I wasn't done, you see. I found me a lurker. We left the post around 3:15.
This lurker.
3:20-ish.
Can you give me a break? Who is this lurker? We need a profile. We need a fucking lurker of the week. God damn it!
Just a 320-pound, 5'10" man I found. I think his name was Mike, if I remember correctly.
Okay, all right. White guy, black guy, Spanish guy.
Spanish, I'd say.
Asian.
Spanish.
Okay.
47 years old.
Did he have an accent of any kind?
Not an accent. He has a few kids. Cool guy.
All right. So how old is he? Like,
47 or 48. He's got like grown-up kids.
Can he drink? Was he fucking?
He was drinking, and I brought him here, and I was showing him around, drinking, hanging out. Dwyer's asleep on the couch, and I'm drinking with this guy till again like 6. So
you didn't get him. You didn't fire up the microphones.
I've slept for 3 hours, and been up for 2 straight days just drinking. And this guy's
I
here,
don't
and
know how you do it.
I finally was like, dude, I'm gonna go to bed. I don't care if you, I don't fucking hang out, drink. I don't care, but I'm gonna fucking pass out. I was like, I have a birthday party to be at like 11 a.m. He was like, who has a birthday party at 11 a.m.? I was like, 1-year-olds. I have a 1-year-old birthday party to be at 11 a.m. and he has to be there too. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be tired.
And he came all the way here from the fucking Grasshopper.
No.
Oh no,
we
this
were at
is
the
from
post.
you, and that's right. I'm
He
sorry, I
walked here
forgot,
with
yeah.
me.
I'm getting my stories conflated. All right, I got you.
He walked here with me, and then he had, I don't know, 3 drinks here, and then he left. But
And what did he just take an Uber back?
I don't know. He walked out.
Did you
of the house. I
fucking
don't know
you show
where the
up
fuck he went.
in a hovercraft or something?
I don't know.
You have a
the fuck-
jetpack or
I don't
something?
know where the fuck he went. He walked out of the house, and that was it.
He slid. It's a lurker, so he slid into a manhole and just disappeared.
Yeah. He just made that noise as he walked out, and that was it. He leprechauned out of here.
He did a special whistle with his mouth, and
Yeah.
then just a bunch of bats came and picked
Yeah,
him up and carried him away.
he turned to dust outside like a snap.
Blew away with the breeze.
But then I wake up and I have to go to the birthday party. But Dwyer had said he's going to drive me to this birthday party. Because Sam was going to meet us there with Joey and stuff. She was coming back up for it. And I wake up and Dwyer's not here. Apparently he woke up at some point in the morning and was like, I'm just going to go home. I'm
Yeah.
not doing this.
Yeah, I mean, he probably had to go home anyway. He wasn't going to like go to, the birthday party and what he wore.
Covered
in
covered in beer and whatever. Yeah. So now I have to get an Uber to this birthday party, but
Where is it?
it was in Montclair. It wasn't far.
Okay, yeah, it's like 15 minutes away.
Yeah, it wasn't far, but it was. Oh, actually, no. Sam came and got me. Sam just came and picked me up. That's right.
Okay. Do I know this person whose birthday it was? Do I hang out with this baby?
You do.
Yeah, I know this baby.
Yeah. The father of this baby produces this podcast on it.
No,
Yeah.
They live in Montclair. Oh no,
No.
just the party was in Montclair.
The party was in Montclair at, and this is a big reveal for you as well, at this closed daycare that Jack's mom has some kind of vested interest in,
Okay.
but that Buff is going to run an event out of
At a daycare.
that he wants us to
Live podcast that.
know. He wants us to be the hosts of a 2 Cubes comedy corner.
I don't even know what that means. What are we just interviewing random people? What are we doing?
No, we're gonna like host an open mic night.
Like a comedy
Yeah,
open mic night?
Like a
But
comedy
I
mic night.
can't do stand up comedy. I'm terrible.
we're gonna just host it. We're
So
the hosts.
All right. Okay. Listen, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I'm not sure I'm the man for the job.
We're
That's
the
what I'm saying.
hosts. But so at this party, obviously I'm still delirious and I'm drinking, and they had some beer there. I had a couple beers. They set up a wiffle ball game for all the kids,
Mhm.
and they handed me a microphone.
Indoors?
No, this is out in the backyard.
Okay.
This
All right,
place,
there's a backyard.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Nice
to paint
big-
a picture of this place.
big, huge backyard, huge place, awesome. But they handed me a microphone with a speaker set up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was commenting on a wiffle ball game.
You were commenting on a children's wiffle ball game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But Buff was the pitcher. And I'm just like,
And a damn good one.
and here comes 99. Because they all were wearing like jerseys. So I was like,
Yeah.
and up comes 99. His last at bat. Total whiff. Only hit a home run. I heard in an interview.
Only hit a home run.
In his last interview, I heard he's scared of spiders. And he's like looking over like, I'm not scared of spiders. It was like, and I heard that he's only scared of spiders because his parents put them in his bed at night. So we're gonna.
How old are these kids?
This kid was 11 or so.
But
But
he could take it. An 11-year-old could take
but
a
like-
little
in
Little
between
razz.
at bats and stuff, I was like walking over to little kids and being like, "So what do you think you're gonna do at your next at bat?" He's like, probably I'm gonna try my best to hit the ball, but like if I have to run too hard to first base, my mom's gonna make me take a bath. So we're gonna have to see what's going on here as the innings go on.
Man.
And I'm like, kid's scared of water is what all I'm gathering here.
He's got rabies.
Kid is scared of water and definitely not gonna hit a home run. Kid's gonna be a virgin for at least the next 10 years.
Kids, I don't remember in my life, but it had to have happened. There's nothing kids hate worse than taking a fucking bath. Like, why is that? I think maybe like my parents made it cool. They were
Naps.
just like, yeah, bring toys in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just play fucking,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know, play
to-
Ghostbusters.
yeah,
With the,
to me, my dad was like, "You're using too much water. We have to stop this." But yeah, but the parents were having a blast. Like when we were finishing, the parents were like, "So you said you have a podcast? I really enjoyed your commentary." I was like, "Listen to the podcast. That'd be great." And Jack's like, "Don't listen to the
Why not? Come on.
It's Jack's family."
We're not bad.
But
Jack hasn't listened to 20 episodes. What is he talking about?
But it was so funny because they're all like, I really enjoyed the commentary. I was standing outside actually because of it. I was like, oh, that's very nice. Thank you. And they were like, you probably cursed a little too much for
You cursed.
for like a little kid's wiffle ball game. But yeah.
It made it fun for the parents because like going to a little kid's wiffle ball game is like painful, man.
Well,
like,
and at one point, the mailman was walking down the road, and Jack's a mailman, so he knows all the mail guys. But like he was walking like, yo, mailman, you want some food? And Jack's like, his name's fucking Zeke or something. I was like, yo, Zeke, the mailman. And he turns around. I was like, do you want some food? And he's like,
yeah, okay.
well, he was like a block away.
How do you know me?
He was like, what? I was like, if you want food, come this way, Zeke the mailman. I'm talking to you, mailman.
This is the middle of the game.
Yeah, like they're doing something. Like, mailman, get over here.
Hey,
So that
Joe,
brings
can
us
I-
to Saturday?
Can we take a brief intermission before Saturday?
Yeah.
Or, you can go on talking. Maybe you could do an advertisement or something. Your boy has to go pee-pee. I
Okay.
gotta do it really bad. There was a moment in the last episode that I was on, so 2 weeks ago, where I got a free minute to address the audience.
Yeah.
And I critiqued your son's taste in cartoons for the entire time.
Well,
So, you pick a topic. I'll be right back. I'm going to piss so hard. I'm going to fucking chip porcelain.
I'm gonna sit here and recall watching WrestleMania alone, so that's fun. Well, that night was WrestleMania, and I don't remember if I watched it with someone. Oh, that's right. I didn't even watch it, so that's what happened. I ended up going out that night to what the hell did I do that night? Oh, we did watch WrestleMania, and Kevin came over. It was nice. We had a chill night that night. I finally got some sleep going into Easter, which then we had a nice Easter egg hunt for all the kids at my parents' house. That was good. Had a good time. That led us right into Monday. Came after Easter, and everything was nice there. Pretty easy day Monday. After Monday, though, comes Tuesday. I don't remember. Oh yeah, we went to Joey's gym class. He was captain. He wasn't feeling well though, so it was all right. It went fine, but he was the captain of his class. It's good news. Wednesday comes by. You never believe this. Nothing again. Nothing on Wednesday. I don't think. I don't remember. Thursday was, I don't remember. Thursday night we went and I drank until about 3 a.m. I just blacked out alone.
Joe, you're starting to make me worry about you. Are you still talking about WrestleMania?
No, I'm at Thursday.
Okay, all right.
Of this past week.
Okay.
But I knew I was going to Philly. I knew I'd have to wake up early all weekend. So I I just went to the bar and I bought a couple rounds for the entire bar.
Nice.
I did get approval
How
to
much
hang.
that? How much did that run you?
I did get approval to hang the 2 cube sign though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
At
got
which
approval.
bar?
Boathouse.
At Butt Nuts. That's where you want to hang it.
Yeah. Right next to the dartboard. I got approval
Holy
Um,
shit.
by saying I'm gonna hang it here, and she goes, "All right."
You got to
Uh,
make sure it's plugged in. It's so beautiful when it's
Yeah, there's
plugged
an
in.
outlet there. She has another light like right above it, the Rolling Rock one.
Holy
so.
shit. Oh, right by my favorite beer, too. They don't even carry Rolling Rock anymore, though. That pisses me off.
But,
I
so,
missed Rolling
yeah,
Rock, so I
I,
bought some the other day.
That night I did. I drank too much that night. I admit it because I don't.
That's
even,
big. That's big for you to do.
I don't even remember going to the post afterwards, and
Jeez.
they remember me there. They were like, "Oh yeah, you were hammered." I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense." They were like, "We gave you about 5-6 shots."
Oh,
I walked out of
Christ.
here the next morning because all the guys working on the wall
Yeah.
all go to the Legion, so like they all know me. So I walked out and they were like, "Dude, last night you were the man." I was like, "Thank you. That's very nice of you. I am still drunk, so don't come too close. I'll throw up on you." But
That was this past Thursday.
that was this past Thursday.
Yeah, I didn't
And
do
then-
shit on Thursday. I think I just watched basketball.
Well, I had to I had to drive to Philly on Friday night, so I was
Why
like,
are you always going so far? Well, Philly's not that far, but pretty far. You know,
yeah,
it's
it was
a 2-hour
it was-
drive.
Yeah, it was all right. We drove out there. That's how I found Light Strike, though. new
Which,
favorite.
by the way, I think I need to try the orange one now, the mango one.
My new favorite beverage company.
Can I get that glass? I really want to see the neon day glow color of this drink.
But the
Smells delightful.
yeah, they're very good, and I'm excited about them.
Oh, it's not bright orange. How
Kelly's
disappointing.
is already bringing them in. Should have them by next week.
It's very good. I think I like the lime better. It's very good.
The lemon lime is just a down the middle like a Gatorade.
Yeah, it's like kind of can't go wrong.
yeah. But so Friday night we went down. We drove to Philly.
What
we're staying
town?
at a
Where were
hotel.
we? Were we in
It's-
Fishtown? Were we
No,
Center
it-
City? Where were you?
Martinsville or something. It was outside of
Martinsville.
Philly. I'm just going
Oh,
to Philly because
All
it's
right,
out there.
all right.
But it wasn't actually Philly. Because we had a dodgeball tournament Saturday.
Okay.
2v2 dodgeball tournament. Some of the best guys I've ever met playing dodgeball.
Dodgeball's a hard sport to do 2 versus 2. I feel like the court's too big. Is it like a smaller court?
They make it slightly slimmer,
Okay.
not much. It's way plays into my style, which is do or die.
Just diving, a lot of diving.
A lot of diving. This was a hard floor. A lot of really trying. Yes, I
You left it all out there.
while being probably the heaviest player played all day, I was also the hardest falling and trying. I definitely hit the ground most. Definitely. Without a doubt. By like a high margin.
I don't know if you're supposed to in indoor volleyball, you know?
It's
maybe-
dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Sorry, I thought you just said volleyball.
No,
Oh.
dodgeball.
2-on-2 dodgeball.
Yeah, it's dodgeball. 2-on-2 volleyball is like the way it's played most of the time in the Olympics and stuff.
Is it? No way. They always got like a full squad out there. There's always like
Like
4
beach
or 5
volleyball,
people.
like that's the famous beach volleyball players are 2v2.
Really? I
Yeah.
you know, I haven't been keeping up.
Those women's volleyball teams, they have to add more of them just so they.
I haven't been keeping up with organized volleyball.
But no, dodgeball 2v2 is the best. I love it.
It sounds like games would be over really quick.
Well, mine are. Yeah, there's a 2-minute limit on games. I was the only guy on any team all day that didn't have a single game go 2 minutes. Not one.
Nice.
I win or lose in 15, 18 seconds.
You got to conserve your energy. You know what
I
mean? You gotta-
no, I use all of it immediately. It's I had at least 3 games that were under 10 seconds.
Nice. Nice. Which is first throw, like both of you connected and like knocked him out.
Well, most of the time if I get it done, that means I won the game, which is good news because my partner usually will last more than 10 seconds. But so on 3 or 4 occasions, so you start with a ball, there's a ball in the middle, and the other team starts with the ball.
Yeah.
On 3 or 4 occasions, they said go. I start rushing up. Their guy throws a ball. I catch it and throw it and hit their guy, and that's it. It's over. That's the end of the game.
Awesome. I love that. I love that they're only 2 minutes long. Shit.
I
I want to play in like a basketball tournament where it's like first
you
to
have
2.
15
Yeah,
seconds.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you have 1 shot clock's worth of time. No, it's but I don't really block in dodgeball. It's not my thing. I go for the catch, or I throw it at you. That's about it. I don't.
blocking is where you hit the ball with the
Blocking is
with
where you
your
use
ball
the ball that you're holding,
yeah, to hit the ball,
which I've never understood holding the ball long enough to do that. Just throw it at them. Get them out.
Yeah, but
first.
if you catch the ball and then someone's
but I catch
throwing a ball at you while you're catching the ball, you
Yeah,
might have to.
you can
Dink,
do that at
You
the
might have
same
to
time.
dink it away. You know,
You don't got to dink it away. Just catch it.
catch 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
It's ballsy. Does take balls.
A few times I threw 2 balls at one time.
That doesn't seem like it would be effective.
It's effective.
I feel like you're halving the speed of each ball.
Having the speed, but you're doubling the balls.
Now, do you throw them both with one hand, or are
Yeah.
you throwing them? Oh, okay.
It was foam,
like
so
a
yeah.
double.
Yeah, no, foam. It was just throw it the same hand. I've worked it out. It's I've done the numbers. It's
It's gonna be at the next.
pretty extreme.
At the next science fair, you're gonna
Yeah.
talk about the velocity of the technique of throwing 2 balls.
Yes,
the
the
physics behind it.
catchability of 2 balls versus 1 ball, and the halving speed.
I can see that. I can see it on SportsCenter. When they go like, we brought this up before, like science and sports or some
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, the Sports Science was the
Yeah,
best show
SportsCenter.
ever.
I love that shit.
I think it was the best. That was like pros versus Joes. They would do like, and here's the science. Derrick Henry hits at the same speed as a Honda Civic going 15 miles an hour through a crosswalk. And this idiot is about to stand in the way. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they had Brandon Jacobs do that once. It was awesome. And then the Joe got killed.
A lot of lawsuits on that show.
It was the best. I miss that show so much. But they just have like some random fucking accountant going like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tackle Ricky Williams, no problem. He's gonna be just toast when I get my hands on him."
Wasn't there something like?
And Ricky Williams would just run past him, and he was like, "That guy's fast." Like, yeah, no shit, asshole.
There was who fuck it, I say I'm gonna ruin the story because I can't remember who it was, but there was like he was like ranked as like the worst NBA player in the league in like the early 2000s or something.
Are you talking about? And then he played against like 15 straight guys.
Yeah.
It was,
And then all these people who talk trash about him, like,
it's
oh, I could
Scalabrine.
beat him.
It's White Mamba.
Scalabrine. That's right. And yeah, he played against, and he just destroyed everybody.
Mama,
It was
he just
like-
went. He just went like 2 weeks. A few weeks ago, he went and beat that all the Strangler or whatever the hell his name is in New York.
the Strangler.
I don't. He has some crazy name.
I have no idea who you're
He's
talking about.
he's like a street ball guy, but he's like this like 5'10" fucking Arab guy who's pissed off all the time and just plays like super rough. And
All right.
Brian Scalabrine just went and played him and beat him like 11-0.
And like, when did
the whole
Scalabrine
time they-
retire? Like,
the whole
he's
time
been-
they fight, like the whole time.
I gotta watch
It's
this.
he just throws like, oh, you'll find it hilarious. It's
I
not
love
basketball.
street ball videos.
It's not even street. This is just prison ball. It's nuts. But
But Scalabrine's enormous. How big is
yeah,
this
he's
guy?
like 6'10". But yeah, Scalabrine goes and beats this guy again. But that was the Scallenge, I believe it's called.
Yeah,
Is
can you
the
beat
Scalabrini thing? Yeah. But
I'm calling you out, Scalabrini. Chris on the Two Cubes podcast wants to get
I think he
absolutely
still lives up in
annihilated.
Boston, so
Well, get at me. Wait, hold on.
he does this. He does the Scallenge.
I want to play this. I want to play Scalabrines.
He looks like he's still pretty good, to be honest.
He must have retired 20 years ago. When
yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
did he
He's
retire?
like 50 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that he's still out there just
He
embarrassing.
looks like Michael
normies.
Rappaport. Yeah, he's. But
I love the story. Did you know Michael Rappaport like punched out Ari Shafir at the stand?
yeah, he has something with Ari.
Yeah,
Michael Rappaport has like oh, it's the weirdest career ever. Because
He
like,
does, yeah.
like half the time he's the biggest bitch ever, and half the time it's like, oh, he stood up for himself like a man,
yeah.
and then sometimes it's like, God damn, could you be more whiny?
yeah.
It's like, dude, what the hell is he?
And he's like a comedian, but I've never
Yeah, he's
I've never
the
seen a
worst comedian
second of
ever.
him
I-
on stage doing comedy.
The Stan tried to show me that he was gonna be there one night. I was like, what's he gonna do?
like tell
blind?
stories. He's
I
probably
don't-
got crazy stories. You know what I mean? Like he's been around for so long. Like
I get, but like I was like, what's he just go up there and be like, you know who really sucks? Dave Portnoy. I don't like Portnoy. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. Like Stephen A. Smith is me if I was black. Like what do you do?
that actually sounds like something he would say.
I don't get it. He would drive me nuts.
The one thing that he did that I absolutely loved that he did accidentally was, did you ever see the video of the two moose like fighting on the front lawn?
Oh yeah.
That's him. He's
No,
the one behind the
He's
counter.
the guy. But yeah,
camera.
it's at like his parents' house or
Oh,
something.
it's so great. He's
Yeah.
like, Ma,
Yeah.
Ma, get,
Get
outside. That video is amazing. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, it's only half funny because of him. Like the other,
Yeah.
it's just like the situation is so crazy.
Yeah, it is wild. That's right. I forgot about that.
I swear, the whole time I'm watching the video, I'm like, whoa, this is nuts. Like, these moose are destroying this whole front yard, breaking the fucking mailbox and everything. I'm like, is that voice? Is that? I'm like, that sounds a lot like.
I'm pretty sure that's a voice actor, literally. But now that we are running out of time, I would like to get to the NFL
wow, it is.
draft and the NFL draft party I went to.
Oh, a draft.
'Cause
party.
I went to
I don't
the-
get it. The NFL draft is so boring.
I went to the MetLife Stadium for it.
Oh, I forgot. Holy shit. How did I forget to ask you about
So I went to MetLife Stadium for it. And they have free tickets. I paid 85 cents for mine.
that? Nice.
But
What a weird amount to pay. Either free or.
it was
like,
well, we got it on
oh.
StubHub secondhand.
Oh, right.
We got it secondhand because I waited too long. It was supposed to be $1, but I don't know. It said 85 cents. On the
Weird.
receipt.
Very weird.
I don't know, but I was like, okay, whatever. So I went and we watched the Abdul Carter pick, which was awesome. But before that, they have Giants legends sign your stuff. I wore my
Okay.
Eli Manning jersey. It's an extra large. It's
Snug.
snug, I guess, but it's an extra large jersey. Like they're,
Yeah.
you know.
They run big. Yeah.
But they have legends sign stuff, but they didn't tell us who. I just stood in line. So if I stood in the one line, it would have been Plaxico Burress and Henry Ianowski,
Oh, shit.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the line I stood in was Hakeem Nicks and Jonathan Casillas,
Okay.
which I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't really care. You know, I have autographs from tons of people, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. I was just standing there because I was waiting for Jerry to get there and stuff, whatever. And I just had him sign the free T-shirt that I got anyway, so it didn't matter. I should have brought the
Who'd you?
clipboard.
So you met Knicks and
Nicks and Jonathan Casillas.
Casillas. I don't know Casillas. I know Akeem Nicks.
Well, Jonathan Casillas, he played for the Giants for probably 5-6 seasons. He was a linebacker. He was good. Number 52. He won at least one Super Bowl with them. He might have been there for both.
Nice.
Never had a personal problem with him until the other day. But so they're signing the things and whatever. Hakeem Nicks says hi, whatever. Shake his hand.
You had to say something dumb to him. You had to.
No. Now Jonathan Casillas, get to him. He's not really saying anything to anybody. You know, he's just signing stuff because it's just a line of like 2,000 people. He has to sign every fucking thing. It's annoying as hell. I felt bad for them. I didn't even want to stand in the line. It's just I had to have something to do so I didn't look like a moron. So I was like, I'll just stand in this line. But I get to the front and I'm talking to him, whatever, just saying quick while he signs the shirt. And he's like, jersey's kind of snug. And I go,
He busted your balls.
and I was like, yeah, no. He goes, you been hitting the gym? I was like,
A little bit.
more like I fucking have to go back to the gym.
I made a gym.
Well, it's like more than I was like more like I have to get back to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's tight on you. Well, I was, it's like, yeah, thanks, man. All right.
Fuck that guy.
I was like, I don't know if he's saying like, yeah, like you're a big guy, like good for you, or like fucking you're fat. But I was like,
I feel like
Alright.
he was busting your balls, and then he was like, he tried to backpedal, and then he was just like, it's because you've been lifting so much, right?
I know that's what I was
You,
saying.
I
It's
mean, you
like,
just finished fucking, what was it, 3,000 push-ups in March or whatever.
yeah, but
You just built a gym in your house.
but also it
You
was
have been working out.
it was funny because what I wish I said when I thought back, I was like, man, I should have just said like, yeah, time to change position groups, I guess. Bam, would have nailed it without a problem. I was wearing a fucking Eli Manning jersey. If I was like, yeah, gotta get me one of those 52s, he would have been like, hell yeah, baby. He would be like, we gotta talk to that guy more. Instead, I was like, yeah, man, no, I have to go back to the gym. I'm fat.
Get you a big boy
I was like,
position
"Thanks."
jersey.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, maybe I just have to get a fucking not a quarterback jersey. No, I didn't do that. I just was like,
That would have been a good line.
but anyway, yeah, it was cool. It was a fun time. I
So
saw-
what
I saw
exactly
Russell
is it?
Wilson.
It's just like,
Oh, they just kind of hype fucking. It's just they collect a bunch of Jets and Giants fans and go like, "Hey, you guys excited too?" And people are like,
everybody's drinking beers and just wearing jerseys.
"Yeah, everyone's just getting drunk," and
Nice.
then like all the kids are just throwing footballs around. They have what is cool, and I do like, and I do wish I took pictures with, is they have 6 foot tall bobbleheads
That's awesome.
of
That's
Michael
okay.
Strahan and LT and Eli
Hey,
Manning.
can you buy one?
I want
Are you going to unveil one right now for the background?
I
the
want one.
Two Cubes
I want one so bad.
Who would you get?
I'll tell you, the Strahan one was pretty funny because it does have the tooth cap. An Eli Manning one would be funny though because people would be like, "It's supposed to be you."
Let me tell you, I fucking hate the NFL draft. Let me tell you why. I went to the Park
Well,
Tavern.
you're a Raiders fan, so you have
You
to.
will-
hate the
yeah,
Raiders.
true. Okay.
You haven't had a
Fair
good
enough.
draft since
Fair
fucking
enough.
'87.
Yeah, fair enough. As a matter of fact, historically poor drafts. We
You have the biggest draft bust in NFL history.
yeah, exactly. So I go to the Park Tavern in Rutherford, which you brought me to the first time. Aaron and I were like, "Where's like a good spot where you could just go hang out and get some dinner and like watch games?" And I was like, "I don't know, I'm trying to think of good sports bars." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you brought me to that place. That place was cool."
Yeah.
So we go there. We get a good spot at the bar. It's like crowded, but not too bad. And every fucking game in the world is on. There's a Yankees game on. There's the NFL draft on. There's the Devils are in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
They're dumb.
The
They're cooked.
NBA playoffs are on. I just wanted to watch the Boston game, right? I'm rooting against Boston because I'm a Knicks fan, and I really don't want the Knicks to have to face Boston.
Oh, who is gonna win the championship? Is it gonna be the Thunder?
It's going to be either the Thunder or the Celtics.
Oh, you think the Celtics are gonna do
And
it
that's
again?
just chalk. Like that's not like a hot take or anything, but
Okay, well, I turned on the TV the other day and saw I think it was the Thunder game.
just absolutely obliterating the fucking.
They were up by like
the
70
Grizzlies.
points.
Yeah. It's insane.
I,
I think
was like, this is the playoffs?
Yeah, I think they beat the Grizzlies. I think it was game 1. They beat the Grizzlies by like 52 points or something.
It was
Yeah,
unbelievable. I was
wild,
like,
wild.
yeah, this was like the fourth, and they were up by, I think, legitimately 50 points. And I
Yeah,
was like,
it's crazy. Yeah, no, the Thunder are legit. Their offense is crazy. Shane Gillis Alexander,
yeah,
or whatever, is
SGA.
ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
heard he's going to
He
win
just
the
won
MVP.
Yeah, he did. He won the MVP.
Oh, it's over already. He
Yeah.
won.
It ends once the playoffs start. Like he won the regular season MVP, which everybody's like
Well, yeah,
mad
I
about
kn-
because like
I didn't know when they
Jokic,
announced it.
like Jokic had like a historic season, which is true. But I mean,
He won last year.
but OKC's in first place. The Nuggets are in like 4th or 5th place or whatever. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. But so you can make an argument. But what's it called? So anyway, we
So
get
what if
there.
they Tanya Harding him?
See, that would be
That was my dad's game plan.
you
for
never
mine.
we never said that. We're gonna get accused. We're gonna get charges will be brought upon us.
That was my dad's game plan for my high school soccer team when we were terrible.
Just club the best player on the other team.
But use our worst player to do it.
Oh yeah.
We-
I
we
mean
had-
that's they just call it a goon in hockey. You know?
Yeah. Well, we had a bench rider. His name was Sean Lavery. I'll use his full name because
In the spirit of Batman, cheers to you, Batman.
he fucked my back up. He punched me in the back once, and it hurt really bad. But
I thought you were saying like you fucked. There was some dude who was your backup on the team, and he fucked him. All right, I get what you're saying.
But no, my dad's whole game plan was just put him in the game to punch the best player on the other team
Your dad's a legend.
right off the bat every game. And I was like, well, they're gonna catch on to that quick. And he was like, so just keep getting like shitty players on the team. And Sean was pretty big. He's a big guy, not like big like fat. He was just in shape. He was just, but he was like, yeah, just keep chopping out the best player on the other team. If you guys can't take your worst player for their best player and win, you guys shouldn't win. I was like, boy, thanks.
And that's the Two Cubes podcast, everybody. How far is this? An hour and 15?
Oh yeah,
Holy shit,
Tom. Thanks everybody,
guys. I love you so much. Joe's not going to play us out because it's a pain in the ass.
I might be able to play us out. It's just if it's stayed on Bluetooth or not.
Anyway, fuck the NFL draft. And the guy at the fucking Park Tavern wouldn't put the Boston game on for us. And it really made me mad. He's like, people are watching the draft. And I was like, I looked around and there was not a single soul looking at the television.
What? How am I drawing on this?
Yeah, what is going on
What's
right
going
now?
on there?
You're not on the text feature.
Uh-oh. I don't know how to be on the text feature though.
Lurkers. Lurkers
Oh.
assemble. Watch this episode. It's
I-
episode fucking 61 or something.
I came up with a new idea. I'm going to start stamping my money because I've been seeing more and more money with stamps that say Donald Trump lives here with a sign or something like that.
Oh, no.
I'm going to start stamping my money with things that say, if found, please return to Joe Tats. Just stamp it.
I want a little arrow that points like, it looks like it's pointing in the back of the Lincoln Memorial or something. That's like, I pooped here or something like that. You know, like.
Yeah, I'm going to see if people start returning it.
I took a duty right here.
That's a good one. I like that concept. I like the concept. It just doesn't get you more money somehow.
Yeah, no, yours is definitely a better. I don't even know if you could call it a pyramid scheme.
It's more of a
circular.
It's more of a treasury scheme.
It's a boomerang scheme. Whoa! Oh my god, dude, give me a fucking.
I didn't know.
Da, 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 da. We love you guys. Come back. Like and subscribe. Danny Brown. Danny Brown. Listen to him on Spotify.
Jimmy Brown.
Yeah, I said Danny Brown. Jimmy Brown.
Jimmy Brown.
Danny Brown's a bartender at the Green Room. Jimmy Brown. Also a rapper with a podcast. Another shout out to another podcast.
Who is? Danny Brown?
Yeah, Danny Brown. Danny Brown's a comedian / rapper that has a
Oh.
podcast. That's
Jack
very
Brown's a great bartender at the Ties and Nico's Tavern.
funny. I don't know either of those bars.
The Ties
You're lying.
used to be the Russian Hall.
I don't know.
And
You
Jack
tell
Brown's
stories about
the
the Russian
best.
Hall, but I've never been to any of these places.
Yeah, well, the Russian Hall's dead.
I love you guys. Are we cut off? Is this we still doing?
No, I gotta go over there to turn this off. This is just
Oh,
going
yeah.
still. This is just bonus footage. This is,
All right, it's a fucking Monday. I gotta go home.
this is the Patreon. This is how it goes.
Paywall.
All right, well, that's tough.
Well, guess you're sleeping down here. So your lower back? You need some tummy time, man.